The earth is dying and people think that not getting a plastic straw in their Starbucks cup is enough to save it. Hey guys, what's up? It is Reese, and I never really talk about this, but I don't know why, because I'm super passionate about it, and it's about time that we start saving this earth because we humans have just been destroying it. We've been informed that by like 2050 or something, we'll get to the point of no return where we just like can't undo our damages anymore. So I don't know about you, but that scares me, and I don't want to like die in a fiery ball of earth. But yeah, I'm going to talk about some things that I personally do and other things that are just good tips and habits for being more environmentally friendly, because just like all the little things add up and they take like 2 extra more seconds of your time and they make a big difference. So if you're like me and you're like a pro earther, then let's get started with this video. First thing to do is to stop using plastic water bottles. I can seriously not think of like a valid excuse to continue using plastic water bottles because they're wasteful. You have to keep buying them, therefore making more waste, and they're expensive because you have to keep buying them because you drank all the water. Get yourself a reusable water bottle. Get something sturdy that can last you a long time. If you already have water bottles in your house, go ahead and use one of those instead of buying a new one, and just bring it around with you everywhere. Fill it up when it's empty, and there you go. You got water all the time. Same thing goes with coffee and to-go cups. Try your hardest to plan ahead. Stop just getting Starbucks on like a whim, for your wallet too, but sometimes I just sit at Starbucks and like study, but I can't even focus because all I'm focused on is the amount of cups that get thrown away, and a lot of them aren't even like recycled or anything, and it's just, that can be all avoided by simply either bringing your own water bottle with you that they can fill it up with, or bringing your own coffee, travel mug, or whatever. Just either always have those on hand, or if you know you're gonna go out to get coffee or something, bring it with you. I made a joke, but don't use plastic straws, you know, they're pretty bad. I don't even like use straws that much. I'm not a straw person, but if you are, get yourself a reusable one and throw that baby in your bag so that it's always with you. Stop using plastic bags. Same thing like water bottles. There's no really excuse to use plastic bags because you can easily get reusable ones, most of the time for free, but they're like $1 if not. They're sturdier, you can hold more things, and then you like flex on everyone in the grocery store that like you're that eco-friendly bitch that carries around her own grocery bag. If you know you're going grocery shopping, bring your bags. I always just keep mine in my car so I'm prepared. Or even if you're just like getting a few things, 1 or 2 things at the store, I don't even like get a bag. I'll just either throw it in whatever purse or bag I have, or I'll just carry them out. Like, as long as you have your receipt, they're not gonna be concerned if you carry out like your bunch of bananas without a bag. Avoid using single-use cutlery by planning ahead and bringing your own spoon, fork, and knife with you. It sounds weird, but it's really simple. Instead of like going to Chipotle or something and them throwing a plastic fork in your bag, just say, nah, I don't need that. And if you know you're going out to eat, just bring your own fork and knife set. Maybe not a knife, that might be dangerous. A fork and spoon set, just from like your kitchen, you can bring, you know, the metal ones. I have this little bamboo set that just nicely wraps up in this little cloth, and I put that in my purse wherever I go, and I never have to use like a throwaway fork or whatever. I just got myself a compostable toothbrush because toothbrushes, everyone hopefully uses them. We use them on a daily basis. We replace them about 4 times a year. Multiply that by the amount of people that use toothbrushes, and that's a lot of toothbrushes. So we have all these toothbrushes floating in the ocean, and we can easily avoid that by getting compostable ones. I personally found mine at Marshall's because Marshall's is just like a free-for-all. You never know what you're gonna find in there, but you can obviously get some online or on Amazon or whatever, and they're just so much better. Sometimes they do have plastic in the bristles, but it's much better than the entire handle being plastic. If you're a coffee drinker, get yourself reusable K-cups. All you have to do is buy your own tin of coffee, and it's much cheaper too than K-cups. Fill up the K-cup with your own coffee, and there you go. You don't have to throw away the K-cup pods every single time you make coffee, and if you're not a coffee person, then just like ignore this. This is not gonna roll with a lot of people, but stop or try to stop getting takeout. Takeout food usually comes in a plastic bag, in a plastic box, or a styrofoam box, which is just like, oof, so bad, with plastic cutlery, a bunch of napkins that you're probably not even gonna use all of them, condiments that come in little plastic things, and it's just like a lot of unnecessary stuff when you can either simply eat in the restaurant, or sometimes you can even like bring your own Tupperware and be that person that's like, can I get my food in this? If you have leftovers, like if you're going to a restaurant and you're probably gonna have leftovers, bring your own Tupperware. Like no one's really gonna care. People are probably gonna respect you more if you're that person, but just try to stop getting takeout for the planet and your wallet's sake. Be conscious of your water use. Nothing irks me more than when I see people brushing their teeth and they leave the water running the whole time they're brushing their teeth. Like, you're not using the water. When you wash your face, brush your teeth, turn off the sink in between when you're taking a shower. Try to take a quick, you know, everyday shower. Sometimes we need, some girls need the more pampering shower, and sometimes we just need to cry in the shower for like 40 minutes. I understand. But on an average basis, just try to be more conscious of your water use, and maybe instead of sitting in the shower for 20 minutes, maybe just like get out and then sit in your towel for 20 minutes. Another thing that's not going to roll with a lot of people, but I really encourage you, and I'm saying this nicely, is to go vegan. So veganism, of course, is for animals, but it's so great for the environment because animal factories for meat and cheese and dairy and whatever are really, really bad for the environment. Like, they pollute the water, they pollute the air. You're also killing lots of animals. So if you can, try to eat more plant-based and less meat and dairy products. Plus, I personally think it's a healthier lifestyle. Like, eating fruits and vegetables you cannot be unhealthy on. Do your research. I personally have some vegan videos and I'm going to be making more on my channel. But yeah, do like meatless Mondays. Maybe do like 2 meals of a day are plant-based, and just try. Like, just try, please. Buy less things. When you buy less, you don't have to worry about throwing things away. You don't have to worry about what you're gonna do with it when you no longer use it. You don't have to worry about all the packaging that comes in and what you're gonna do with that. And it's just, you really have to be more conscious of your spending habits because we live in such a materialistic world. And a lot of times we just buy things on impulse and we don't really think about it, and then it sits and collects dust in our room for the next like year. So really, just before you buy something, take a moment and think, do I really need this? Like, there's a difference between really want and really need. Am I gonna utilize this? If not, no matter how hard it is to part with it, it's gonna save you in the long run. Okay, so here are now a list of things that I am working on and want to achieve, and there are still tips I give to you, but like, I also haven't done them yet. So, not buying fast fashion. So fast fashion is the H&M's, Forever 21, Zara stores that are constantly producing trendy clothes that are cheap, not the greatest quality, but they'll make you look cute for the season. But the thing is, because they turn over so many trends and so much clothes, those clothes are just constantly kind of just being thrown out or discarded, and they don't really do so well in landfills or being recycled, so then we just got a bunch of clothes that are just thrown out. So try to be, again, more a conscious consumer, and I personally have not found like cheap, eco-friendly clothing, sustainable clothing yet, but when I do, I'm definitely making videos on it. And these stores just create a lot of pollution. Usually the factories are not good working conditions, but like, they're so cheap and they're cute, but I need to get past that and just find something better. Buying your food in bulk, or like at least staple things in bulk, I know that's not accessible to everyone. I have no idea where I would even find a bulk food store near me, but I'm gonna try, and if you can try, that's the best you can do, because it makes me so sad when I go into the grocery store and I'm just trying to be eco-friendly, but I look at everything and everything is wrapped in plastic. Like, literally everything. They'll have a potato wrapped in plastic and I'm like, what? Why? It's such a dilemma because I go in and I'm like, I don't want to buy all these things wrapped in plastic, but like, I gotta eat. I don't have any other options. So it's just more of like an industrial thing that needs to change. But if you have a bulk food store near you, please try to utilize that. Composting. I just want to make a compost this summer. That's all I have to say. So I want to make my own cleaning products because cleaning products are obviously just basically a mixture of chemicals that we really don't know what it is. And then once we use them, they either get down the drains, down the sink, or whatever, go into our water or go into our earth or whatever, and like, we just really don't know what's in them. And obviously a bunch of chemicals in our water streams are not good, and there's really simple recipes for making your own cleaning products that are natural, cheap, easy. So that's just something I have to take the time to do. This is another really hard thing, makeup and skincare products. I mean, you cannot get makeup that doesn't come in some sort of plastic tube or box or whatever. I know I don't need any more makeup in my life unless I like run out of a staple thing. I have plenty that honestly, I don't even use a lot of it. But like skincare things, like the only thing I can think of that you can get like package free is like Lush, which again is not available to everyone. But if you do buy skincare makeup, at least go cruelty-free, natural type stuff, because if you're getting into plastic, you might as well not have it be tested on animals, you know. Finally, a really simple change that just like is so simple that it's stupid is to not use paper towels and napkins so much, because there's these things called rags where you can clean up spills in water and wipe your face on, and then you just throw them in the wash. Paper towels and napkins are super wasteful, and we don't really need to use them when there are rags. So that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you got something valuable out of this, if you learned some new information that you're gonna apply to your life, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to see what you already do or what you're planning on doing to be more eco-friendly, because we love the earth here. And yeah, give it a like if you liked it. If you didn't, don't dislike it. And I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.